here this afternoon, and you all come from far away, and it's a big effort. Thank you very much. It's lovely to have you here. And we feel so guilty that we just don't see enough of our English friends, because we always spend so little time in the UK, and we have a family in America, which is always pretty preoccupying. But I really do appreciate you battling against a very unwanted and uninvited guest across the Atlantic in the form of Hurricane Bertha, which I've never heard the UK weather people talk about hurricanes from coming across the Atlantic.
No.
They start in the Cape Verde Islands, I understand, so they're doing full circle. The sun's gone in again. I thought we were going to have some sun. Anyway, Sharon and I really are appreciative that you all managed to get here safely despite the weather. It's interesting that there is one of you, amongst all of us here, is somebody hails from each of the 5 continents in the earth.
Yeah.
From Australia, Ward Nsuki, from Asia, from Africa, and his family, and from Europe, of course, and from South America, and of course from the United States. We're very privileged to have so many people. I'm Vedi. And Natasha opposite me, who's lived all over Eurasia. From Moscow to Kazakhstan, from Moscow to Siberia to Kazakhstan to Crimea to Tanzania, and then now safely in servitude. We're glad you're here. So we are very happy to have you here. I think when I first came here, I wasn't as impressed with these august figures that look down on us now. But they do make an impression. And they give me, certainly, a reverence for time and how our little time on this earth is very short, but time goes on. This college, as you know, is 700 years old. We're 70, more or less 70, the wrong side of. This college is 700 years old. And then if you go to 7,000 years, you think about villages in Sumeria employing the first writing, the beginnings of agricultural surpluses, and the beginnings of human development. And then 70,000 years ago, when man left the African continent, or modern man as they call it, left the African continent, it makes time and deep time all the more thoughtful. There's more to think about. And then if you take a leap in time to 70 million years ago, and there were dinosaurs plodding around the Earth, Mount Everest was underwater, there are fossils found at the top of Mount Everest, and the dinosaurs were plodding their way to a miserable extinction. But fortunately, as they seem to have discovered recently, our friends, our family in particular, love birds. We have the dinosaurs with us still in the form of bird life, and it's sort of consoling that actually they made it through, and life makes it through. So,